Did you know that Ocala is one of the fastest growing cities in the US, ranked number 5? And this home is your chance to get in while the prices are still good. Let's take a look. We're checking out this brand new home. I'll give you the tour, you'll get the drone, and then towards the end, we're gonna have a segment on breaking down all the numbers on this awesome new construction move-in ready home. We have 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a 2-car garage. And you got the concrete block stucco exterior with luxury vinyl flooring throughout. Let me know what you guys think about the outside. I like the stonework on the elevation right on the front. Pretty nice. The colors are pretty awesome. You have a combination of light and dark colors. They even took care of the landscaping. You got some curb appeal on this one. This is the outside. By the way, my name is Joe Denny, Florida realtor and mortgage broker as well. If you're looking for a home like this, or you just want properties emailed directly to you and you're not ready for that phone call, just visit my website, joedenny.com. First link on top, or the second link, is going to be a VIP list. Just fill out the form and we'll start sending properties directly to you. Send you a quick text message so you can save my number, and when you're ready for that phone call, then we'll connect. Let's take a look at this house. Let's go to the side profile. What my clients really like about this one is the lanai in the back, the kitchen, the pantry size, and they just love the lot as well. Really quiet out here in the Marion Oaks. And it's an energy efficient home as well with central AC. This builder, Sky Homes, has several properties throughout the area. I've shown a few of them, and clients just love these models that Sky Homes is creating. There goes your lot. I think we're sitting on a quarter, or it was like 0.24. Yeah, nice cleared lot back here. Very clean. All you gotta do is add your fence. Let's talk a little bit about where we're at. So we're about 5 minutes from I-75 and Highway 484. So you have easy commuting. 10 to 15 minutes from major shopping like the Walmart, the Publix, and local dining. I was just in the IHOP about 11 minutes away. And right next to the IHOP, right there on State Road 200, you have the Walmart as well. 15 minutes to the hospitals and urgent care. And you're less than 90 minutes from Orlando. So you have all the amenities out there. The theme parks less than 90 minutes away. About also an hour and a half away from the Orlando International Airport. But where we're at, we're really close to the World Equestrian Center and Ocala's famous horse county, basically. All right, let's step inside. This is your kitchen in your living room. You got the high ceilings, pretty nice open floor plan over here. Let me show you guys what my client liked about this one. They were talking about this pantry where they could fit all the snacks. And if you see my videos, you know I like pantries as well for all the snacks. Pretty nice sized pantry there. You have your laundry room inside the property, not in the garage. Well, it's leading towards the garage. You got your laundry room right there. And then you got your very, very clean 2-car garage. I've seen a lot of homes, and these garage floors are so rough on those other homes, but not here. It's super smooth. Look how clean this looks. Very nice. And one of the nice touches that one of my clients mentioned is that they also put behind a door, while other builders just like leave things open and everything, this builder thought of like at least aesthetically, you know, pleasing as much as they can, putting things away, making it look nice. I mean, you can't cover it all, but that was a good touch right there. And then you have your covered lanai patio right out here. Really nice. Stainless steel appliances. You got the Samsung appliances. Pretty nice setup here. Only thing missing is just get some backsplash right over here. Now let's take a look at your rooms. All right, so we're working with 4 bedrooms. We're in bedroom number 1, and you know we have the upgraded doors. We don't have the basic fold out, so we have the 2 doors there. That's a plus. And you have the baseboards that are a little bit, you know, oversized. So you got like the bigger baseboards. I think it's 5-inch baseboards there. Let's take a look at the other room. Really nice flooring throughout this house, so you don't gotta worry about that carpet. I mean, you'll save some money with the other properties having carpet, but if you don't want carpet, this is it right here. All right, bedroom number 3, right this way. And then we have the bathroom right over here. Really nice bathroom. Let's take a look at your primary right over here. All right, they really liked the tray ceilings, so you're gonna like that as well. We got the tray ceilings. We have these very nice sized closets over here. Got one here, and then we have a smaller one right over here. And then most importantly, you got a poop door. So you have a door for some privacy. That way the toilet's not just open and exposed. All right, let's keep going. So I wanted to take a few moments to kind of go over some of the numbers when you're buying a property. And what I'll do is I'll put my screen somewhere here on the screen as well. So in this scenario, we're gonna be looking at this property at $299,000. You know, in Marion Oaks, these new construction homes with 4 beds and 2 baths are ranging between like 290 to 310. I've seen some in the mid 3s, even higher, but a good, you know, average is around $300,000. According to Mortgage News Daily, the average rate today is like 6.95%. Now, quick disclaimer, everyone's gonna have different scenarios. For your own personalized estimate to simulate something, reach out to me and I'll get several lenders to give you options. Since I'm a mortgage broker as well, I work with multiple lenders. With one credit pool, we're able to figure out different scenarios for you. So in this scenario, on a 5% down conventional loan, your down payment will be right around $14,950, which means the purchase price minus the 5% of the down payment puts you at a loan amount of 284,050. That monthly payment, assuming that 6.95% rate, is going to fall around an estimate of 2322. Now that can change depending on the insurance options. It could change depending on like what the taxes are, whether it's homesteaded or not. And if you want more information on that, reach out to me directly. So that could be around 2322 a month. As far as closing costs go, you want to factor in about 3 to 4% of the purchase price. It could be floating between $9,000 to $12,000. Total out of pocket for a property like this on a conventional 5% down should put you around $24,000 to $27,000. But the good news is we can ask for a max seller concession on a conventional of $8,900. So they limit it to like about, I think, 3%. Now on FHA, 3.5% down. It's a more popular program. The down payment will be a little bit higher, so 10,465. Loan amount is going to be 288,535. Monthly payment should be around 2,352, with the closing costs being similar, around 8,900 to $12,000. Total out of pocket anywhere from 20K to 23K. Now here's what happens. FHA loans allow you to ask for up to 6% in seller concessions. I don't know if the seller's going to do $18,000, but you're able to ask for more concessions on an FHA loan. So you can ask for like $18,000 almost. VA, thank you to our veterans, 0% down, 100% financing, down payment is 0. So there's still going to be a loan, obviously, which is the full amount now, the loan. You could put a down payment if you want to, and it would affect your monthly payments. So you'll be around 24, 21. It's the higher number here because you're actually just basically not financing. You're financing the whole, property purchase price. You're not putting anything down. There are still closing costs when you're buying a property, even with the VA loan and with down payment assistance programs. So you're floating around $9,000 to $12,000. So your total out of pocket would just potentially be the closing costs. And you can ask for a max seller concession of up to $11,960. So we can get you a really, really good scenario with a combination of using your VA loan and possibly getting some great seller concessions. Now, investors, 20% down type of loan, conventional, that's around $59,800 up front, which puts the loan amount at $239,200. Monthly payment's going to be lower, $2025. Now, here's what's cool about doing a 20% down scenario like this. You could possibly waive escrows as well, where if you didn't want your taxes and insurance to be charged monthly, you could pay that once a year, and you can cash flow better by just paying the principal and interest. And the taxes and insurance can be paid once a year. Closing costs, $89,000 to $12,000. Estimate, total out of pocket, we're looking at $68,000 to $72,000. Depending on if you're buying as an investment property, there could potentially be higher closing costs because points, when you're buying like a investment property, those are riskier loans, so the banks like to charge points and stuff. Max seller concession there will be $17,900. And then I wanted to kind of walk you guys through the actual home buying process. A lot of people that reach out to me, first-time home buyers, or even, they've owned a home before like 5-10 years ago and they want a refresher on the process. So I got this here where I kind of want to show you like some of the steps on the home buying process. So step one is the initial consultation, and you technically hire the agent. So the way that it works is we have that conversation in person or over the phone, or if you want to do a Zoom call, we can kind of talk about what goals you have. Me being in the mortgage industry as well, I can help you with step two, where we get a pre-approval going. There's going to be, it's going to be ADC. There's going to be an application, documents, credit that's going to be ran. So ADC, and we get your pre-approval. Then we go home shopping. I'll set you up on a portal where we start sending properties to you automatically, and you start favoriting the properties by clicking on the little heart icon, and then I get notified. And then once you're ready to see houses, I go in about a day or two before we're going to meet, and I start scheduling all those showings. We're looking for that ideal home. So as we're looking for that ideal home and you put an offer and it gets accepted, you work on your EMD, which is your initial deposit, escrow money deposit, so many ways to say it. But within 3 days of like the offer being accepted, the initial deposit is going to be sent over. What's going to happen after that? We're going to basically negotiate. So we're going to figure out what type of, things you want in the contract, or like any contingencies or anything. We're going to analyze the property. We're going to send an inspector and an appraiser in those two scenarios to make sure that the condition is good and that the value is there. After that's all done, contingencies are being removed because you've fulfilled like your financing contingency, inspections good, appraisals good. And that's all happening with the loan process, where basically they're in the background, the processor is collecting documents from you. She's asking you to send letters and all types of things, pay stubs, bank statements, so that we can get this all to an underwriter so that they can say, okay, this is clear to close. In the meantime, you're also shopping for home insurance. So I work with insurance brokers locally that can shop up to 20 plus carriers. So you can shop for insurance options as well, while I'll help you find options as well. Then you're gonna sign documents, submit money at closing, and you're gonna be at the close of escrow, which means at that point, you basically own the property. If you found any value in this video, consider subscribing to the channel. We're sitting around, I think we're close to 1,100. We're on our way to 2,000 subs, so your subscription does matter. And if you want to see more properties like this, or you want to have a further conversation on the home buying process, reach out to me directly. In the description is my contact info. Also, somewhere on the screen, you'll see like my email and my phone number as well. Now I'm going to get the drone out and put it in the air so you guys can kind of get a aerial view of the whole property. And then you'll see like a playlist option somewhere on the screen where you can actually see additional videos in this area. But I'll see you in the next video.